everybody. I thought I'd pop on today. It's Friday morning, but by the time you see this, it won't be Friday morning anymore. But I thought I'd pop on today so you can descale my kettle with me. So I'm gonna pop on over there and show you my gross kettle. Let's see. See all the you can see the water scales and stuff like that. It happens to everybody if you have hard water. It's just one of the things that, trying to get it open so you can see inside. See? You got all those scales in there. That has to get cleaned out because they will flake off and end up in your tea, and that's gross. So we're gonna descale the kettle today. Okay, so here we are over at the sink. We are going to pour out any old water. Get it nice and out of there. All right, and now you can see in there even better. It does not take long for this to happen if you have hard water. It's very, very, very common. And we are going to descale the kettle with white vinegar. It is 5%, which is standard white vinegar you can buy in any grocery store. White vinegar is used for cleaning, but it's also a condiment that we put on French fries and stuff. So we are going to put in enough to slightly more than cover the bottom, but not enough that you can see it coming up on the front. You just want maybe half an inch in there. That's gonna do it. And sometimes we have to do it twice, but right now we're just gonna see if once is gonna cut it. So let's go over to our kettle stand and pop her in there. All right. And it's very simple. You put the vinegar in her, you close her up good, you keep it nice and low so it's not bubbling because it tends to do that with vinegar. And then you turn her on. And that is that. I'll show you what happens after the vinegar has done its job. Okay, so our kettle is done. Keep in mind it's very, very hot. So we're going to keep it closed and we're going to walk back over to the kitchen sink. And it's simple, but it's also tricky. So over the sink and without burning yourself, you are going to want to actually swish that kettle. Because by swishing it, any hard water buildup that didn't get touched is going to come off for you for the most part. See? That's a pretty decent job compared to what it was. She's still sizzling up in there. It's very, very hot, so obviously you do not want to do anything that makes that hot, boiling hot vinegar get on you. Now, we're gonna dump all this out. And that's what she looks like inside. But the job is not done. So, next steps. We have to fill this kettle up to the line with water. And we're going to boil that water, but we are not going to drink that water. There. because we have to now get the taste of the vinegar out of the kettle. There. And we're gonna boil it like normal. Okay, so the kettle has popped. And again, it's very hot, so be very careful. And we're gonna take it over to the sink and we're gonna dump all of that water out because that water is gonna have vinegar in it. You do not want to make tea with even slightly vinegary water. And let's get the rest of it out. And let's take a look at our handiwork. Yep. Nice and clean. Oh, and steamy. Now, there's always going to be a little bit left, but you can on the outside, but you can just wash that and scrub that, but you don't want to use soap and water inside your kettle. And now it's ready. So if your kettle still has a significant vinegar taste, you can do one more water boil cycle before, and then dump it out before you fill it to make tea or coffee or whatever you're making. So it is ready now because mine doesn't have that vinegary thing, and it is ready for our morning tea. Okay, so there you have it. That's how simple it is to descale a kettle. Now, anywhere you live that might have more mineral deposits in the water, your kettle is going to need to be descaled. It should be descaled way more than I actually do it, but you'll just know because you'll start to get the white flaky crust almost in your scale. It is not harmful. It is not dangerous. It's just not pleasant when you're drinking a cup of tea. So you want to descale your kettle on the regular. I hope this helps. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to bringing you more videos. Take care.